What's going on, guys? Welcome back to DXB Crypto. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. So look, more often than not, these projects just go under the radar. It's either people flooding them or not giving them a fair crack. Therefore, investors miss out the opportunity to make decent gains. Now, whatever you say about crypto, you must understand that in the bear market, it's all about fundamentals. In the bull market, it's all about hype, narrative, and specific investments, strategies that will make you successful. So what I want my community to do, and by the way, if you're not subscribing, subscribe to the channel. What are you doing? So today I want to talk about DYNEX, and a lot has been said about this project. And at the current price, is it a good investment? What is DYNEX? And is it worth holding? Can you make money in this? I'm going to try and answer all of your questions. So yeah, take a seat and enjoy. Let's crack on with this. So first of all, guys, this is a AI Depin and in the supercomputing narrative, okay? And it's very important to know what you're buying. So I'm going to try and cover more of these projects, as many projects as I can that I see value in for the community. I know I'm holding this, some of our, for full disclosure, some of our communities holding this. So it does actually deserve a public review from myself. Now, what is DYNEX? So DYNEX is an AI and Depin, of course, super computing platform for neuromorphic quantum computing. It's a mouthful based on a new blockchain protocol, and that's called proof of useful work. You might have actually seen that also in Alephium. This is the world's only, or they claim to be the world's only neuromorphic quantum computing cloud for solving real world problems at scale. And that's very important. And what I do like, actually, the extensive availability of paperwork regarding what this project is, it's absolutely dizzying. So it is super clear what they're trying to do. And I'll talk about obviously the pros and cons. But this is how they present themselves. And this it consists of participating proof of useful work, or POUW, and miners constitute to a decentralized quantum computing network, which is capable of computing quantum computing algorithms featuring quantum entanglement, right? Bit of a hoo-ha there, but they are basically trying to do something that is quite different. And I can think of the likes of Connex, the likes of ZK as these big supercomputing narratives. So keep those in your radar too. But I'm not comparing them today because I want to focus on this one. And quantum computing, basically, it's an emerging technology with enormous potential to solve real world problems. Now, one of these is error correction. So these guys are going specific details about this. So just like the classical computing in the early days, they say error correction is a major pain for quantum computing. So therefore, they have their neuromorphic computing that is going to solve that. And interesting that I picked out some just tiny different details here. So hardware and temperature. Because quantum computing needs slow down atom near stillness, the processes must be kept at all times at an absolute zero. So even the tiniest fluctuations can cause unwanted movements in the mechanics. Okay, so that's all super brainy, super nerdy, but let's continue because we're going to be narrative playing in AI and Depin. And I think if you're not stacking those right now, you need to consider what's in your portfolio. Now, I like this. In fact, they are leveraging the principles of quantum computing, but they're enabling AI to analyze vast data sets. All right. You don't need to read all of it. That's exactly what we're looking for in an AI narrative, right? How they deploy an AI within their supercomputer. The quantum acceleration will significantly enhance machine learning models. Okay. And fusion of quantum computing and AI is literally what they're trying to create. Now, what are the use cases? So I've picked up a few of them. Now, obviously, they want to transform the pharmaceutical industry by improving the speed and accuracy which companies can discover and develop new drugs. Super grand ideas. These are world-changing ideas, guys. So this is, again, this is why I say you play the narrative, because I think the grander the scale, and seeing if whether they can actually deploy some of these projects will be absolutely cutting edge. So industrial applications in the real world. And what they want to do is ability to simulate and analyze complex molecular structures and all types of identification of new promising compounds that's needed. And I've put here, they also have this drug repurposing with 3D modeling using their methods. All right. So for pharmaceuticals, so there's an example. I want to see examples. So they have an SDK kit, right? Oh, sorry, software development kit. And this provides a basically some features using the computing power. And they have a lot of computers and a lot of GPUs. So the number of features can impact the new neural network transforming into accuracy, demonstrated by this significant reduction of features. Great. And there's more details, of course, on this. And in addition to that, they are also, let's have a look. So Pharmaceutical, now that's supremely bullish in my opinion. And then they've got Automotive and Airspace. And again, they're trying to say that they want to enhance these computational improvements in aerodynamic simulations. I love this kind of stuff, you know. And if that's what they were attempting to do with their, with their overall vision, I'm all behind that. And again, another interesting one here is financial services. So they are fully well diversified into many different industries. So institutional analysis of vast data sets swiftly and precisely ensuring innovation. And that is another use case. And then another one here is telecommunications, real world dynamics of for example, internet speeds, reducing latency. How they can achieve that is not really known, but methods like quantum key distribution is how they want to go about doing that. Fine. Scalability. So they highlight a problem with quantum computing here, right? Hundreds of thousands of qubits while maintaining the level of coherence and low error rates. And this is where their new neuromorphic quantum computers do not face these limitations. So operated on traditional hardware so GPUs, and at that room temperature, there's almost no limitation to the number of bits being calculated. What I do like is on their roadmap, one of the things I was looking at was the DYNEX marketplace. And that is absolutely, as they said in their roadmap, that's now fully launched. They've completed over 8,289 jobs from the proof of useful work metrics. And the marketplace is actually live. You can go on and access that right now. All right. Now, what else is there? So they want to actually try and, in the marketplace, you can actually buy these, these kits, these templates and so forth. And I really wanted to see that. All right. And then what's going on in the network in terms of hash, in terms of progress. There's obviously, you can see here, minor rewards being paid. And so far they have completed a lot of blocks, which they've paid over 171,925 DNX. And you can see actually the latest payments as at the time of my recording on their transaction hash rate. You can see the latest to which mining pool or rewards that they gave that to. All right. Now let's look at DYNEX in numbers. So total supply is 110 million. Circulating is 89 million. So 81% of the tokens are out there. 46 million in market cap. FDV is 56 million with a trading volume of 87,000, mostly coming from MEXC. Sorry, 878,000, and a volume to market cap ratio of 1.94%, which can go up because there is actually the mining rewards are such that I think where the hash rate goes, the money flows, right? So I think this is why I'm looking at this as a possibly good investment opportunity, because more and more miners will see this and they will mine it. Now, there have been concerns, okay? And some of these concerns are readily available. Initially, this was actually quite heavily flooded by the Flux community. So number one, mining pool allocations are to unknown pools that hold that get rewarded with some of these. So these are not, traditional mining companies that mine these cryptos. It's just anonymous pools, but that's a small amount. Price action for me is concerned. For some, for me, it's a healthy correction. This blew up and did a 9x in the absolute bear market. So since it was launched towards the end of the last, or at the beginning of the bear market, actually, in 2022, hasn't been through a cycle. Team is known actually slightly. There is a company behind this, but it's not fully known. They're not out there doing all of the things that they need to do. Another point here is proof of useful work versus traditional proof of work. So this is a concern that was raised by several people regarding developers that are vital to the ecosystem and them leaving the project, whereas proof of work developers can leave a project like Bitcoin without any hindrance to the project itself. Another concern is, getacrypto.com, what are the exchange elements of this, and what is the plan to get more exchanges? I think that's a natural concern for all of the investors. The holy grail is Binance and Coinbase, but I do like the look of crypto.com, and crypto.com normally signals a further onwards and upwards exchanges from there. And then lastly, they need to put more wallets in there, integration, have better wallets than the current ones that they have. And these are all, look, for every project, we will find many, many concerns. But what is my price prediction? So currently 46 million. This actually has to do for 20x return. You could get to about $900 million. I think it will do that. So it's a good 20x or a $10 bearish target, which is not too bad actually. 20x return at this stage of the market cap. Bull market, you can't actually sniff at that. All right. A lot of greedy moon boys out there would hate to know this, but guys, we had a VIP call last night, and we were just trying to be modest with the overall gains. You will be rewarded, and considering we may have an aggressive November, December, January of 25, or later this year after during the US bull election. I think you need to be prepared to take money off the table, not financial advice. But if this goes well at a $2 billion market cap, you can actually see a 50x return. So let me know. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know if that was something you might want to consider. Right now, I am actually adding to my position, and I already hold this just for full disclosure. But look, at the end of the day, for me, when we look at projects and we talk about the bullish and bear cases. Now, Depin, AI, supercomputing, these are all super narratives. Now, I don't obviously want you to buy it because I'm actually saying this project is the most amazing. This is a small allocation in my portfolio. I consider this project to be in that right narrative. And sometimes, listen, people will go and buy something with no coverage. Fair enough to them, each to their own. They'll go and tackle these, sub 10 million projects with so much hunger because it promises 100x or 200x. Guys, a lot of the projects that will do well are right in front of you. Now, of course, you need to trade with caution. You need to do your further research. All I'm saying is this: could I see the team be more active? Let's see, their last tweet was 15 hours ago. That's not bad. That was yesterday. And this is the latest video. And many people don't actually look into these projects before they just say, look, it's either shit investment. And I largely blame influencers for not taking an extra care when talking about projects, because talking about projects is absolutely crucial to the space. And guys, if you want to become a DXB crypto member, base tier is $9. Portfolio reviews $19.99, and you can actually meet me. You can talk to me face to face. You can do portfolio reviews, investment reviews. I just partnered with a real estate company in Dubai. My private community is looking for ways to cash out in the bull market using USDT, and that's what we're working towards. So look, links in the description. Check out the DXB community, but again, I would say to you, do not fade good cryptocurrency projects because your favorite YouTuber holds something else and they don't want you to go outside of that narrative. And more often than not, they probably got into the buy of that token way before the community, and therefore they just want to keep shilling that. But here at DXB Crypto, we are fully democratic investors, mature investors, and like I said, become a member. You'd best believe this will be the best $9 or $19 or $99 you've ever spent in your life. All cases, you get the best of what I consider to be one of the most mature, forward-looking, non-biased, not discriminating against investments, not flooding other projects because we don't hold them in the entire crypto space. All right? Have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.